Welcome to the Human 5.0 Project, the podcast where we cut straight to the breakthroughs that matter, the show where science meets self-optimization. I'm your host, Ultimate Biohacker 10X, and here we break down the real research, real data, and real dosing behind modern biohacking, from compounds and peptides to techniques, devices, lifestyle strategies, and performance protocols. Most people jump in and jump out before they get the gold, so we're keeping it tight and delivering the essential insights you need without the fluff. If you've taken the time to hit play, we'll make sure you walk away with valuable knowledge that can transform your approach to longevity, health optimization, and beyond. Hey loyalist biohackers and longevity rebels, Ultimate Biohacker 10X on the mic again, and welcome back to the Human 5.0 Project. Today we are going deep on mitochondrial optimization and senolytics. Your mitochondria are the difference between feeling 35 at age 70 or feeling 70 at age 45. In this 30-minute masterclass, we go full 2026 science, PubMed-backed European, Russian, Japanese, and Korean studies on how to optimize mitochondrial function, clear senescent cells, and implement lifestyle, diet, supplements, peptides, and advanced therapies that actually move the needle. No fluff, no vendor ads, just pure data. We're breaking down what mitochondria actually do, why they fail with age, how senescent zombie cells sabotage your energy systems, and what actually makes a difference right here, right now. Lifestyle, diet, supplements, peptides, and even the cutting-edge stuff like exosomes, where the evidence is early but interesting. Let's lock it in. We all learned about mitochondria in school, but what do we really remember? Well, there's about 1,000 to 4,000 mitochondria per cell, making up roughly 70% of the cell volume in the heart and the brain. They generate 90% of ATP via oxidative phosphorylation. They control apoptosis, ROS signaling, calcium homeostasis, and steroid synthesis. The 2025 consensus from Nature Review's Molecular Cell Biology states that mitochondrial dysfunction is the #1 hallmark of aging that connects all the others. Korean and Japanese centenarian studies from 2024 till 2025 show that the highest mitochondrial DNA copy number combined with the lowest heteroplasmy equals the longest health span. So let's look at the lifestyle levers that work. Human randomized controlled trials. Exercise is the undisputed king. HIIT plus Zone 2 combo leads to a 50 to 100% increase in mitochondrial biogenesis through PGC1-alpha and TFAM, according to a 2025 meta-analysis of 41 RCTs. A Japanese 10-year study shows that masters athletes have mitochondrial function equivalent to people 30 years younger. Time-restricted eating and fasting with 16 to 20-hour daily windows increase AMPK, NAD+, and mitophagy as reported in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition as of last year. A 5-day water fast from Russian data leads to a 3-fold increase in PINK1 and Parkin mitophagy markers. Cold and heat stress are powerful. Exposure to 11 to 14 degrees Celsius water for 2 hours per week results in brown fat activation and a 300% increase in UCP1, according to a German 2025 trial. Sauna use 4 to 7 times per week at 80 to 100 degrees Celsius leads to 40% lower all-cause mortality based on a finished 25-year data analysis. Sleep and circadian alignment are essential. Less than 6 hours of sleep causes a 48% drop in mitochondrial respiratory capacity as shown in a Sleep 2025 meta-analysis. So now we know that mitochondria play a pivotal role, and the function of these cellular organelles is paramount to longevity and health span. So let's look at diet and nutrients that directly target them. PQQ, or pyroquinolone quinone, at 20 milligrams per day leads to new mitochondria in 6 weeks, according to a Japanese double-blind study from 2024. CoQ10, or ubiquinol, at 200 to 300 milligrams restores complex 1 and 3 function, especially in those over 60. Nicotinamide riboside, or NMN, at 500 to 1,000 milligrams leads to NAD+ restoration, SIRT1 and 3 activation, and mitochondrial repair, as shown in a 2025 Harvard and Keogh trial. Urolithin A at 500 milligrams per day enhances mitophagy and improves muscle function in older adults, per the European Journal of Nutrition in 2025. The alpha-lipoic acid plus acetyl L-carnitine combo from Russian gerontology protocols reverses age-related mitochondrial decay in rodents and humans. Spermidine at 1 to 3 milligrams per day from wheat germ results in a 25% lifespan extension in mice, with human trials showing increased autophagy. Extra virgin olive oil, polyphenols at 40 to 50 milliliters per day provide mitochondrial membrane stabilization, according to the Spanish PubMed sub-analysis. Senescent cells secrete SASP, and that poisons neighboring mitochondria. SASP stands for senescence-associated secretory phenotype. This is the cocktail of inflammatory molecules, cytokines, chemokines, growth factors, and proteases that senescent cells, or zombie cells, continuously secrete into their surroundings. These cells have stopped dividing. That's what we call cellular senescence, often due to DNA damage, telomere shortening, or stress. But instead of dying, they just linger and release this pro-inflammatory soup. A 2025 breakthrough shows that Senolytics clear 30 to 70% of senescent burden. Top evidence-based Senolytics with human data include the following. Dasatinib plus quercetin, D plus Q, using the Mayo Clinic protocol involves 100 milligrams of D plus 1,000 to 1,250 milligrams of Q for 3 days, repeated every 4 to 6 weeks, and it improves physical function in idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis and diabetic kidney disease. Fisetin at 20 milligrams per kilogram for 2 days, approximately 1,400 to 1,800 milligrams for a 70 kilogram individual, increases mouse lifespan and health span by 15%, with human safety trials ongoing this year. Navitoclax, ABT 263, is oncology grade and not for DIY use, but it is being investigated. 2025 peptide Senolytics include FOXO4 DRI from Russian and European phase 1 trials and SS31 elameprotide from Stealth Bio, which provide direct mitochondrial membrane protection plus senescent clearance. How about peptides? Well, MOTS-C, a mitochondrial-derived peptide and exercise mimetic, at 5 to 15 milligrams sub-Q, activates the AMPK plus ALCAR pathway. Humanin is the strongest mitochondrial protective peptide and a Japanese longevity marker. SS31 is in phase 3 for mitochondrial myopathy and restores cardiolipin. Exosomes, or MSC-derived exosomes, from Korean 2025 trials show that a single IV infusion leads to a 40% increase in mitochondrial function markers in frailty patients. Okay, so let's look at the 2026 daily mitochondrial stack, something that moves the needle. In the morning, take 500 to 1,000 milligrams of NMN, or nicotinamide riboside, 20 milligrams of PQQ, plus 200 milligrams of ubiquinol, and 1 to 2 grams of spermidine-rich wheat germ. On training days, use 5 to 10 milligrams of MOTS-C sub-Q pre-workout. At night, take 500 milligrams of alpha-lipoic acid plus 1,000 milligrams of acetyl L-carnitine and a fisetin or D plus Q pulse once a month. Plus lifestyle non-negotiables. HIIT training 3 times a week, cold showers, 16 to 8 eating window, and 8 plus hours of sleep. Your mitochondria are the single best investment you will ever make in your future self. Start with the free pillars: exercise, fasting, sleep, cold. Layer nutrients, and only then consider peptides or senolytics. The full 2026 Mitochondrial Optimization Guide with exact protocols and references PDF is available in the show notes. And this isn't medical advice, so consult your physician, especially before senolytics or peptides. Stay hacked, stay curious, stay mito pure, and I'm out. Thanks for listening to the Human Upgrade Project. If you found value in today's episode, share it with someone who's ready to elevate their biology. Make sure to follow the show for weekly deep dives into peptides, protocols, devices, lifestyle strategies, and the science of high-performance longevity. Until next time, stay curious, stay optimized, and stay 10x.